Welcome back, another day in the studio. Today I want to make a very easy project. It's something that you can add to your bags, you can accessorize, and that is charm. I was thinking to do just very simple basic shapes. I was actually looking to emojis for inspiration. We can maybe turn some emojis into charms. I have so many different fabric scraps in all different colors, but I also have a whole bag of extra leftover batting that I used in last week's project, and I think it would just give that little soft, plushy feeling to the charm. Do I want to make pattern pieces? Because if I make a pattern piece, then I can recreate them. I think we'll do that. Made my first pattern, and it's supposed to fit like this, which is kind of the same size as my hand. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but let's try. And I'm gonna do it out of the stem, out of the gingham, the flower, out of the floral. A couple days later, but yesterday I went to the Friday market, went to my favorite notions tent, which is Peter and Didamus, basically Peter and the ladies. And I just got this really basic thin white ribbon to make the little loops. So I have one cut for the very top of our little charm, and I also cut out the actual pattern pieces. So the top I did out of this cute little floral and the stem out of the gingham. So this is what it will look like. How cute is that? I'm just hoping this works, but let's try and sew this up together. I'm going to start with the stem so we can stuff it and then add it into the top of the flower. Okay, so this is what it's looking like sewn up. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I can flip this out. It's so small. I managed to turn it inside out, but I don't like how the corners are. I think I just need to actually narrow down the seam allowance or adjust the leaf more like this. Redid the stem. Now this is the old one, this is the new one. The leaf is a lot bigger and it just goes exactly horizontal. This was a lot easier to sew. I did a smaller seam allowance, and just pulling it through like this, so much easier. So now we're gonna try and stuff it. I use my tweezers for this. This is genius. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. It's in. Guys, this worked out so much better than I thought. How cute is it? And it's squishy and plushy. You can tell it's a little lumpy just because the gingham lines go squiggly, but whatever, it's good enough. Okay, now we just need to stuff the top. Finished the bag charm. It worked out so well. It's plushy. It's a little imperfect. It's a little lumpy and the seams aren't great, but whatever. So cute. This is exactly what I was imagining. Now that I know that the flower worked out, I know the seam allowance and how I want to construct it, I went into my phone to see all the emojis and to see which ones I use, which ones could translate really well into a charm. And I made a little list, but the first one I'm going to do is the fuchsia pink heart. I use the fuchsia heart with the sparkles all the time, but I don't have any yellow to make sparkles, so I thought I would just do the basic heart. And then if this one works out, I have another idea for the heart, but one of the fun ones. Do I want it bigger? Kind of want it bigger. Managed to do my heart, and I have a tiny little opening in the side, so now we can stuff it. Your one piece is actually working nice because it's not turning out lumpy. The pink heart worked out really well, but now we're gonna do it in red. And I found these, I think they're old bag handles, like a shopping bag, but I thought we could do the bandage heart with the ribbon, the bandage heart emoji. It actually looks like a really nice day outside. Blue and sunny. Makes me feel guilty for sewing inside, but what can we do? I'll go out later. I did the little bandage of the heart and tried to line up the ribbons as much as possible, and then we'll just stick this up here for the little charm. It's so cute. Now, what emoji do you always use? What's your go-to emoji? I want to know, because maybe I'll make these again and maybe I'll make your favorite emoji. But you have to put it down in the comments. That way I know which ones to make next. Finished the heart, but I'm going through my fabrics now, seeing if I can find fabrics that inspire me for the next emoji. I mean, I can make a candy cane out of this. We can even cut it on the diagonal, but I don't think that's so holiday. Maybe we do that at a later date. Or, oh, this could be kind of funny. I have the solid purple denim. We can do like an eggplant. Okay, the eggplant. Of course we have the purple, but now I just need the green. This is my green bag. I divided all my colors. Oh, this may be, yeah, let's do that. So I cut my eggplant shape out like this. I just copied the emoji and this is what it looked like. The eggplant is coming along really well. I ended up just putting a green piece of fabric on the top, cutting triangles, and then there were some raw edges, so to get rid of it, I just did a really small zigzag stitch all along the raw edge. That way it cleans it up and then you don't have any fraying. Now we just need to put it together and make our little eggplant. Eggplant is done, and I thought we would stay in the food category and make one more food item. I'm literally just like looking at my emojis here. I think the easiest shape, ooh, avocado, because, oh, yeah, like this green, I can make the pit from this brown. And then I just need the brown back. I think it'd be fun to make the front green and then the back is brown. I don't even know if I have brown. Actually, to be completely honest, I do have brown. It's just not scraps. It's like a good piece of fabric, but I can cut off a little part because we need the avocado shell. Same thing to the pit that I did to the eggplant, which is the zigzag stitch around the pit. I have to be honest with you. I was making my avocado and everything has been going pretty smooth and well until now. This is the avocado. I cannot for the life of me get this. I want to say corner. It's not supposed to be a corner. It's supposed to be round. But the whole thing is round and it's hard to like keep an opening that's big enough because this is such a thick material. It doesn't like turn out so easily. So I left a bigger hole, but that means more to hand stitch up, and I tried to fix it so many times and it's just not fixing. I think I'm just gonna ditch this one. I mean, something had to fail at some point. So this is gonna be my fail of today. I looked at my emojis again, and honestly, I think I'm going to stay away from the food because everything is very round or very detailed, which is hard to do with a fabric this small. But I did check my Instagram because I asked on my Instagram what everyone's favorite emoji was, or like go-to emoji, and one girl gave the pink flower, which is a really cute flower, and I did want to do more flowers. And I was going through my button stash because I don't have the yellow middle of the flower, but I thought I could use a button. It's getting dark outside, like the sun is already setting, and I think it's only, what time is it? 6:17. But we have time change today, so at least we can sleep for another hour. This is how it's going with the petals. This is one that is stuffed, pre-stuffed, and pre-sewn. The 3 stages of petals. Wait, I guess, yeah, for you it's this way. We are so close to being done. Here's all my stuffed petals. So cute. And I'm just going to layer them all like this and probably just hand stitch them together. And then we'll add the button in the middle. Now I was thinking, I don't think the button is big enough to cover the raw edges, so I might just put a very flat white one down first and then put the chartreuse one on top. It also like makes it pop a little bit better. I'm just gonna quickly stitch this all together and then I'll show you the emojis turned charms. The charms are complete. There's a few more because this morning I was feeling inspired, but let me show you all the emojis that I turned into charms. Fuchsia heart and bandage heart, tulip and flower, eggplant and avocado. The back is also brown because it's the shell. And yes, I fixed the avocado because I just didn't want to throw it away. And then fish and octopus, and this is exactly how I imagine them being used. As you know, the original purpose was for my essentials bag that I made the other week, but to dress up and personalize the bag just a wee bit more, I wanted to make these charms that you could just add either to your essentials bag if you want to make one like this, or to any bag really. Such a fun little detail. Is it necessary? No, but do we care? Also, no, not really. And another way to use it is to possibly put it on another bag. I already charmed this one out last summer because I didn't want my straw bag to look like everyone else's. And you could add a big ring, so you can add multiple charms to it. If I was going to the beach, I would probably go with the sea theme. I think everything is better in threes, so why don't we also add the heart? And the result of all the emojis turned into charms. I'm super happy with them. They're super fun and I think really cute. Either bag charms, essentials bag charms. I guess you could even use them as ornaments since that time of year is coming up. Comment down below which of these ones is your favorite emoji charm because I'm honestly quite interested to see if you like them.